What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. And the $1,000,000 question is, are you tired of feeling useless and you do not know what to do for God as a teenager? Well, you guys are watching the right video at the right time. So without further ado, let's get it. So in this video, I'll be giving you guys some creative ideas or tips on how to use your talents for God as a teenager. Now we can all agree that as young people, we have to do something for God in whatever we do. But sometimes it is hard. Maybe some of you guys who are watching at home might not know what your talent is, while others have God-given spiritual gifts, aka talents, but don't know how to use them for God's glory. And maybe you guys might feel inadequate. But before I give you some ideas, which is the juicy part of this video, let's look quickly at the parable that Jesus gave in Matthew chapter 25, verse 14 through 30, which tells us, I'm going to give you guys a brief summary. A master had 3 servants. Now, before he went on his long journey, he entrusted these 3 men with talents. He gave one servant 5 talents, another servant 2 talents, and the third servant 1 talent. And he told them, his instructions to them were that they had to multiply those talents before he came back. So now, friends, when the master came back from his long journey, he inquired, where are my talents, right? The one servant who he gave 5 multiplied and gained 5 more. Now, guys, what is 5 plus 5? That equals 10. So he gained 10 more talents. Impressive, right? The second servant, who he gave 2, gained 2 more, which equals 4 talents altogether. But friends, sadly, the third servant, who he gave 1 talent, 1 measly small talent, guess what, guys? Do you think he multiplied it and got 2? No, he decided to bury his talent, meaning that he did not even multiply the talent. So guys, let's make it plain now. What does this parable have to do with the video that you guys are watching now? It'll all make sense in a few minutes. Now remember, these servants represents us. God gives each of us talents. Some he'll give 5, meaning that some he'll give more, others he'll give 2, and others he will give 1. But it is up to us whether to use it in these 3 ways. Number 1, we can use it for God's glory, which is excellent, which is amazing. Number 2, we can bury our talent, which means we say, Lord, thank you for giving me this talent, but because I'm nervous, because I'm too shy, or maybe because I'm not interested in it, I'm just not gonna do anything. Let me just chill and just sleep on my couch, eat popcorn, and watch TV, right? That's burying the talent, which is also wrong. And number 3, which is the most obvious, use it for the world, right? We'll get into that later in this video. Now, just a quick FYI, if you want to see the spiritual gifts that God gives to each of us, please check out 1 Corinthians 14, Ephesians 4, and lastly, 1 Corinthians chapter 12. Now, the key is to be active, because when we as youth are idle and we're not doing anything, we by default are doing something for the devil, and we are not doing us any good or others around us any good, and most importantly, God. Now guys, without further ado, you guys have been waiting. You guys are like, Christian, stop your rambling, get to the point. We want to hear the ideas that you have for us, right? Wait no longer, okay? Now for number 1, video production. Now, the video you guys are watching right now, I like videos. I like the process of making them, the editing, making the thumbnails, even studying for the video, cameras. I'm very into cameras, all that good stuff. So if you're into movie production, those type of things, instead of going into Hollywood, why not make your own productions, right? You can make videos, Christ-centered videos, and make sure they're interesting and evangelistic. You can make Bible study videos, right, where you explain the Bible to others, like the Professor Christian videos. Now, guys, I've been working really hard on some more episodes, so make sure to subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you won't miss another video, okay? Back to the point. You can make short films about God. You can reenact Bible stories, right? And you can also do health videos like cooking, juicing, etc. Also, guys, some videos on that coming on this channel as well, okay? So if you're, again, just to summarize it, Get your camera out. If you're not too shy, get a camera out and do something for God as it relates to social media. And social media is vast, right? YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, even TikTok and Instagram. You can make shorts, like very short videos. On Instagram, you have reels. On TikTok, you can make these short videos, right? And you can make them about maybe Bible facts or something like that, right? So that's number one. Now, moving on swiftly. Number two, music, right? Now, music in this world, a lot of people love music, right? And I like music as well. But what I noticed is there was a shortage of good Christian music. So why not you make good music, right? You can publish them on YouTube Music, Spotify, Apple Music, etc., right? And that's also an evangelistic tool, whether you play the piano, the guitar, or you might also sing. And maybe you don't want your music online. Well, you can also go door to door, right? Go to the nursing homes, go to the orphanages and sing or play the guitar, whatever. And that is a good way to evangelize, right? As a singing evangelist, right? I know you guys like that one. Now, number three. Now, I feel like some of these are overlapping, right? But you know how in the world you have Boy and Girl Scouts and they make, cookies or sweet treats and they knock on your door. Hey, we're raising money for whatever fundraiser, right? You now can make plant-based little treats and you can go door to door and you can give them to the people. But guess what? You can also give them a book, right? Give them some truth-filled literature and the food that'll break down the prejudice and they'll be like, I'm going to check that book out. So that is another idea. And lastly, number four. Now, of course, there is way more ideas that can be given, but this video will never end if I give it to you all, okay? So now it's up to you all to build on these principles and even write in the comments below if you guys have some ideas or maybe you're already doing them. Leave them in the comments below. I'll be reading every comment, okay? Looking forward to it. Now, number four, how about starting your own all-youth Bible study group where you can open God's word and you can study and you can bounce ideas and just have a good time in the Lord, right? And of course, it can be Bible study, but also bond together as youth, go to the park, exercise, play ball together, right? But just make sure that it is Christ-centered and you can be helping the worldly youth and bring them into the fold for Jesus, okay? Now, just remember, guys, don't get discouraged. Don't say, well, because I'm shy or maybe because I don't have the resources that others have. Just remember, guys, what you have to do for the Lord, it doesn't have to be outlandish or fancy, even if it's just going next door and ask your next door neighbor, can you come to church with me? That's all it takes. Just remember that your purpose on this earth is to spread the gospel to others. Okay? And just remember, guys, if you ever get discouraged and you think, evangelism is only for the adults, just remember the last video I did when I touched upon Samuel, David, Josiah, and the 3 Hebrew boys. These were young people and they had a great role in God's army. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe. New videos coming very soon. Until next time, it's been Christian. God bless, and I'm out. Peace.